Hey guys, welcome back to The Buzz. I'm Tiara Bree, and today I'm sitting with Dr. Scott Wagner of Eccella Smiles. How are you doing today?
Very well, thank you.
Good. So before we start, could you tell me what Eccella means?
Eccella is an Italian word. I'm not Italian, but it's an
Okay.
Italian word that means excellence or to excel. We were looking for a unique name when we shifted from one location in Jacksonville to the new location. Well, it's not new anymore. We moved in 2010. So,
Okay.
but yeah, we needed something that was unique and different
And memorable.
and memorable. Exactly.
And where did you all relocate from and to?
I was at my old office was at Beach in San Pablo, and we just moved over to Marsh Landing. So.
Alrighty, right from my house and then to a little closer to my
That's it.
house.
Okay, good.
That's awesome. And what services do you all offer there?
Well, I'm first and foremost a general dentist, and I think there's a little bit of a misconception. If you go to my website, it seems pretty overwhelming that all I do is cosmetic dentistry, and certainly I think part of what we do on our website is to be able to share the some of the larger cases that we're capable of doing. The idea is not to intimidate people, but to let them know whether we do something small or whether we do something really big, we're certainly capable of delivering something that's really A+.
Okay. And then so you do offer the cosmetic though, even if they don't have problems?
Sure. I mean, look, what we do is it's my job to be a great listener and to make sure that I deliver what people want. So whether that's, I always tell people there's three basic ways that we treat them. There's kind of an old school tooth by tooth approach where we're just doing simple, basic decay removal and making sure their gums are healthy. But we use all cutting edge materials and techniques.
Okay.
That's kind of just a ground level. We're going to make sure that they're healthy. And then the middle road, what I call the middle of the road, is we do cosmetic stuff, and that whether that's as something as simple as whitening, it could be Invisalign, where we're going to straighten their teeth for either functional or aesthetic reasons, or whether we do some kind of veneer case, whether it's one tooth, 4 teeth, 8, or a mouthful. That's kind of that middle of the road. The third way I treat people is when we start getting into TMJ issues where people have really dysfunctional bites, headaches, migraines, jaw pain, and sometimes we have to do full mouth reconstructions to put them in a good, healthy neuromuscular position. That's where you start with the muscles to get rid of the pain. And, it's really nice to be able to offer all of these services on that level in dentistry. And then, of course, we branch into other things. But those are the three fundamental areas I start with people. And it's just my job to make sure we fit whatever the patient wants me to do.
So you cover a full spectrum. That's awesome. And then if people come to you for something cosmetic like the veneers or something, do you offer consultations ahead of time?
Absolutely. We offer a free consult at the office, and whether it's for implants or whether it's for Invisalign or whether it's for a smile makeover or just general dentistry to wanting to come meet us, we call it a meet and greet. And on those meet and greets, it's nice because there's no obligation for the patient, there's no obligation for us. If they don't like us, well, guess what? We're not taking tons of time. We'll take 10 or 15 minutes. Sometimes we'll sit there and talk for an hour. But, dentistry is the last realm of what I call in medicine of any type. It's one of the few places you can still have a relationship with patients.
I definitely agree.
Yeah.
And I know you said you venture into some other areas as well. Could you explain a little bit? I think I saw skin, sports, and
Well,
wellness.
it's you always have to keep growing as a person. And I've been out of dental school for almost 20 years, and you've got to keep moving forward, and that's one of our slogans for the office. But we do a lot with. I've got an esthetician on staff. We do all medical grades, or we offer all medical grade skincare product lines. So Obagi and Skin Medica are both have lots of peer reviewed studies to show their effectiveness, and so it's all medical grade stuff. I do fillers. I do Dysport and Botox. So I'm kind of outside the normal realm of dentists and what we do with some of the aesthetic services. It's nice to be able to combine that, because if you're going to work on giving somebody a healthy smile, there are other things that I can do to enhance that. And as we age, some of the collagen, we lose facial support. So whether we're doing a cheek lift, or whether we're doing lips, or whether we're doing prescribing them something to get rid of rosacea or other skin conditions. And of course, we're always watching out for skin cancers and other things like that.
So definitely not your average dentist.
Yeah, no. And then the sports stuff is really fun because we do a performance enhancing mouth guard. It's called the PX3.
Okay.
And while that's not a big driver in my practice, it's a lot of fun because it's allowed me to meet some pretty famous people over the years, whether it's Tim Tebow or a lot of PGA Tour players. I don't really actively drive that as much anymore, but it's a lot of fun.
And speaking of Tim Tebow, since he's my favorite,
Yes.
who was your most memorable client working with in that aspect?
Oh goodness, I grew up in Gainesville, so I'm such a Gator fan, and we had some unique opportunities to be able to work with guys like that. And whether it's Tebow or any of the other Gators, I don't like to discriminate, just the Gators in general. That's probably been my most fun, other than the PGA Tour players.
I could imagine.
Yeah.
Well, if somebody wants to contact you about your services, how could they get in touch?
Couple ways. Our phone number is 834-3737. But to get a real sense of what we're about and who we are, our website is EccellaSmiles.com. That's ECCELLA Smiles.com.
Well, excellent. And thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. And thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you next time at The Buzz.